Hi, welcome to my video. I'm Jennifer Roberts. I appreciate you all being here. This is the daily energy reading for the 16th of March 2021. So I combine the energies of the day and the tarot of the day to bring a narrative to help you guide your way. And I appreciate you all listening, but I love doing it also because this is a runoff of the reading I've just done for today, which is the 15th right now. And so trying to get ahead a bit again, so I don't keep people waiting on certain, like a few days of the week, is and routine for home. I'm running off from the 15th, doing this day, the 16th, and feeling into them and wow, because it's the storyline continuing, and I love it because it's continuing in a great way. So it lets me know that you people that resonate with these messages, I get the feeling and the glee and the bliss on your behalf to say, wow, people are doing it. It doesn't make you feel so alone. And so the reading is, we've got the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So the Queen of Pentacles is truly compassionate and loving. The runoff from yesterday is that mother, you know, being able to really put forward the true feelings in words and actions, the love that they really feel in words and actions to the child. And so this is where this queen has no problem in doing that, but she has that authority. And so it is to sit in your authority, to sit in your divinity, in your physical self, to adorn yourself. The Queen of Pentacles likes nice things, likes looking nice. You know, she's very regal. She's got all of the throne is very pretty. And of course, it is about nature. And so it is about returning back to a more natural self. Being more confident. The Queen of Pentacles has confidence, and is as confident as the tree is in knowing it's going to continue growing. The Queen of Pentacles is connected with her natural self and nature itself, and is less questioning of why, but understanding of the why, as to why something grows well and the soil that it's in. And so that message from yesterday is having this working on the inner soil to create fertile ground for things of beauty to grow. So we've got the King of Pentacles, which is why I'm smiling, on the bottom of the other deck. And this is taking true authority. Of course, it is the balance of the divine feminine and divine masculine, which made me smile the most. And so this is where you can then take the true authority and action of the King of Pentacles in the physical self, in the physical realm. And so this action is taking back some ground, taking back your ground, maintaining your ground, having more confidence and composure, you know, being able to be more analytical, to be strategic and thoughtful and in planning, rather than life just happening and you having to pick up the pieces seemingly, but never really picking up the pieces. But yesterday, someone or a lot of you did pick up those pieces and took that authority back, balance that divine feminine and divine masculine aspect of self. And for some of you, or a few of you, this is where this work was done, this inner work was done, and that frequency in particular that the Queen of Pentacles is being given off, the females, all of a sudden absolutely changes, not just a relationship within self, but because of the frequency of beauty and confidence and connectedness gives out in relationships. There has been a flip, a complete change, because the king, a lot of the men in this reading have responded to that also, and have absorbed that frequency, and it's given them an oomph. It's made them feel wanted, powerful. And so there's been a real balance in some relationships because of this inner work from the within, so with that, the without. We've got the King of Swords as the first card. Now the King of Swords is very much authoritative, very much mathematical, mathematical, analytical, I was going to say, very much strategic and able to take a lot of information in. Will not suffer fools, is very much in charge of his thought, its mind, its intellect, its words, and all is mind that is manifested in this physical realm. The mind is actually the key for us to enter into other aspects of self, spiritual aspects of self, other realms. Because if we have enough authority and enough knowing of self and connectedness with self, we can even reach past this realm through the mind. And so the control over the mind is important. The understanding of how your mind works is important. So this King of Swords has that down, and he does take action. You know, what is it? The three weeks you can last without food, 3 days you can last without water, but you don't go a few seconds without a thought. And so to be able to channel that powerhouse is really powerful. And this is the true meaning of the King of Swords. So we have the 8 of Cups to clarify him, and this is where the King of Swords is able to speak truth into the emotions, and the 8 of Cups representing a lot of you letting go of things that were holding you back emotionally, both in the physical and in the way that you act, because you've imprinted that water differently. How? Through your thoughts and through your words, by having that questioning of self to get healing throughout. And you've now impregnated those waters that were connected previously, water holding memory. If those waters that you previously had connection to emotionally are now turned upside down, they're empty, they've been replaced with something that is of authority over self, of knowing self, of having the ability to heal self. So these cups are redundant, and the King of Swords, being analytical, is quite happy to walk away from them. There's been something that's clicked. So we've got the 6 of Wands again, which came up a lot yesterday in the reading. And so the 6 of Wands is this victory. You can see, you know, the horse is, you know, arched with its neck, and the guy sitting up really proud, and there's this celebratory wreath on top of his wand. He's affecting those around him, these other ones that are happy for him and cheering him on. This is the effect of that inner victory that then creates an effect for everybody that you're around. And the Fool card comes up to clarify. I'm smiling because it's so cool for the people who resonate with this. It's such a cool feeling, and such a realization to recognize the true power. When people say you're divine, you're sovereign, you know, you are the powerhouse. This is the kind of experience that gives you it resonates with you that bit more, because you've experienced the reality of it, and you see how it has an effect in the collective also. Therefore, the direction that all of these people involved have the pleasure to be around your fire, your energy, your victory. This is the effect and the power that it has. So the Fool card truly is this 0 point energy. And the energy of 0 point is to be able to let go of all excess energies by infusing them into a space that then becomes like a cannon for energy to be dispersed to all around you and throughout your body, throughout all aspects of yourself, right to the spiritual. And so this is the 0 point. This is the Fool card, ready for something new, not in as much fear, if any fear, as in the fears that you have before you do this kind of inner work to have this effect in the reality. Nowhere near as much, or if any. And so that means that the Fool isn't a fool, in that it's not that it doesn't know that going forward there might be struggles, there might be dangers ahead. It pretty much accepts that. but at the same time, because you've had this huge victory over whatever this inner work was, whatever these trigger points were, these conflicts were, you go forward regardless. And those struggles, those danger zones that you encounter are already lessened anyway, because you go in having proved to yourself the authority that you have over your destiny, over your mind, over which direction you go in. And so this is a powerful message for sure. So we've got then the Ace of Pentacles. This is something new, a different direction that in the physical that previously you either didn't know existed or doubted would ever exist for you. This is the new start and abundance in the physical reality of the pleasures of this physical reality. The payoffs of having the gift of living in this physical reality and having this life experience. And so this is really, really good. And so we've got the Strength card, the number 8, again, the recognition of the infinite power of you, the recognition of the infinite. For those of you who listened yesterday and that resonated with yesterday, being able to go back through all of the loops of time and create change simultaneously. Having the divine knowledge of your inner divinities, your divine feminine and your divine masculine, knowing the powers of the two and being able to incorporate the two throughout the journey. This infinite also being a representation of the divine feminine, the divine masculine, going in a loop, exchanging, taking turns of going forward simultaneously, or the lion going forward to take action, the divine feminine being there to measure it, or truly going forward in the divine feminine as the divine masculine relaxes and guards as you go into your intuition, into your feeling side. And so this is truly powerful for those that resonate with this today. An awesome reading, and thank you for giving me the pleasure of reading it to you and you listening. If it resonated or if it was just interesting to you, leave a comment. Love the comments. I appreciate you all being here. Much love. Stay balanced and stay whole. Mwah.